Hey y'all, welcome to the Weird, the Silly, and the Freaky podcast. I am your host, Logan the Silly.
And I'm your second host, Josh the Freaky.
Wow, you did it. You remembered your name
I didn't forget this time.
on the 5th episode. Good boy. And that's Wyatt the Weird, coming into you not live from our studio.
But post-edited.
Yeah. Yeah, we edit out all the controversial things that Wyatt says.
Good boy. No, you just get Wyatt. Calm down, boy.
He's a calm down. He's a reel it in.
These ducks, they're here to speak as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait,
here
didn't
to die.
he eat the last one? He ate the last one though, didn't he?
He eats all the ducks.
He eats all the ducks.
See, we go to the store, we buy a bushel of ducks. Like in a big basket.
It's called the French store.
The French store. Just, is that where you found me? Is that where I was born?
Yeah, I was at work, and then I was on my phone, and I was on the FrenchStore.com website, and I added you to my cart.
It's my cart. And you went, you got the podcast. A horse-drawn carriage with a cage in the back of it, and there's me sitting in it.
Yay!
Please let me go.
They had to take the shackles off of his feet and hands so I could bring him inside. Then I put him in my basement where he's with all the other kids.
Yeah.
Oh, Logan pressed the wrong button. Logan meant to do this. Because we're happy because we got Logan in my basement.
I didn't hear anything.
He's finally eating. Okay, ready?
No, that's not the right one. That's not the right sound effect.
Wait, this one?
No.
Or is it this one?
You know what? Just forget about it. It's okay.
I forgot what sound effect he did. It's so stupid.
So you know what I did today, Josh?
What did you do today, Logan?
What did I do? I slacked off today.
Oh, where?
On my pants. That's where I put the slacks.
Oh, no, you're supposed to pull the slacks up on your legs. It's so funny.
I pulled them up.
So wait, you put your pants on and then you put slacks on your pants?
No pants.
Oh, so no pants. You just put the slacks on?
No pants.
So you went to your mom's birthday without pants?
Oh yeah, I also went to my mom's birthday party.
What was that like?
It was just me, my mom, and my stepdad, and we went to a place and ate food.
Oh, good. I was going to say it might have been hot if you guys were outside.
Yeah, it was very hot outside.
Your mom's birthday party might have been really hot. That's if you guys were outside. That's what made me think, because you said you were without your pants, so you probably were like, "Oh, it's so hot outside."
No,
I'm not wearing pants this time.
No.
Okay.
And our location is classified by the U.S. government, so don't ask.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, good boy, good boy.
What restaurant did you go to?
You don't get to know.
Oh my god!
It's a secret held by the state.
Were you transported in a black vehicle with a bunch of men in black?
No, the men in black weren't there because there weren't any aliens or anything. It's very sad, very boring day.
You're working with
how
the
was your day,
government,
Josh?
you don't have...
How was your day?
My day went pretty decent. I went outside with Wyatt today.
Took him for a walk? Oh. What'd you do to him?
I don't know. What happened? Oh, he stubbed his paw. I'm so sorry.
Oh, poor boy.
Wyatt. Hey, when you stub your toe, it hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, you should do that outside of the podcast so we can't hear your screams. You stupid baby.
Yeah, I'll be sure to remember that. I'll be sure to not do that.
Yeah.
So, what I did today was I went outside with Wyatt today, and he has this toy that's round, and I don't really know. It's round.
It's round?
Yeah, why? Can you explain that?
Okay, so if it's wound, you need to unwound it. Right,
no.
Wyatt? Am I right? I think.
No.
Oh.
Because it's not a fucking wind-up toy.
Why?
Logan.
I thought. No, you said it was wound.
Wound. Are you wound for sound, or are you a fat fuck? You're round for sound.
I hear sound.
You know that sounds like you.
But I'm not very loud.
You're not very loud. Good. You're pretty round though, right?
I'm gonna go to the Lost and Found.
In another dimension, I can't find my pants. I can't find my slacks. I'm going to the Lost and Found. You go there without your pants. You're like, I can't find my slacks. Sir, put pants on. Like, I can't find them.
And they're just looking between my legs, and they're like, "Oh, that's round."
Oh, that's round times 2.
I'm gonna wound it up. And I start twisting my penis around my finger. Yeah.
You release it, and it starts twisting the other way. Like when you go to the park and your mom or dad like put you in the tire swing and they twist the swing around.
What?
And they let you go, and you're like, what? Okay.
What's this to talk about the fucking toy that you're talking about?
So Wyatt has this like round toy, a circular disc toy, and like that's really like it's a disc.
He loves this toy.
He does. I throw it. It throws like a frisbee, and he fucking loses his mind. He will stare at the sky while he's running and run into a tree. He gets so excited.
He's just glaring at it the whole time. He's so happy about it. So it flies. It's like a UFO.
Oh my god! It's an unidentified Wyatt object. So UWO.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, it's like gay anime. So
good boy.
So I grabbed the disc and I was like, "You want the disc? You want a disc? Go get the disc!" And in the middle of me throwing the toy, I saw a snake right where I threw the toy, and I said, "Go get the disc!" Oh no! and Wyatt thought I said disc O. Like I said disco, and he started wagging his tail and doing his little butt swing dance. You know when Wyatt does his little dance? Yeah. So.
Was that a song?
That was a good song. Boy! I think Wyatt has this like song in his head that just goes and goes and goes. Every time I bring that word up, he's dancing right now. He really is. I'm not kidding.
Oh, he's going.
You guys, can you hear it? Can you hear him? He's got maracas right now. He's got maracas. I don't know how he's doing that.
Oh my god.
So cool.
Is he holding the maracas? Wow.
He's holding the maracas.
Such a good job.
Good job, Wyatt. You did some cool tricks. Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Good boy. So
how did he do that?
I mean, really, I think what I said saved his life. Instead of darting towards the toy, he just started dancing.
So in the end, you succeeded.
I did. I saved Wyatt's life.
You did it.
But I will say this though. So like that's what happened in the beginning of the day, and then near the end of the day, at around probably 7 or like 8 o'clock at 8 p.m., I went outside Wyatt's been a pretty good boy. He's been a pretty good boy around the chickens. You know,
yeah, you have a flock of chickens.
I got a fuck chickens, and he knows not to eat them. But I think it's kind of like a temptation thing, right? Like it's natural to a dog to want to eat something that is living and breathing. Right. Like he can eat ducks, but he can't eat chickens. But I think it confuses him because he's also colorblind.
Yeah, he doesn't see color because he's not racist.
That's right.
He's a good boy.
He thinks everything's white and black, but he doesn't believe in Asians or Mexicans, which is a little weird.
He doesn't believe in Mexican ducks.
He doesn't believe in Asian ducks or Mexican ducks. He's just yellow and orange. Just doesn't look right to him.
He's colorblind.
I'll tell you this though, he's been pretty good with them chickens recently. But I went outside, and he had eaten through one of the chicken's necks, and it wasn't like all the way through. It was just the inner, not the inside of the neck, but you know how like there's layers of skin, and then there's the internal flesh. Then you get through that. Then there's like inside your throat. So it was his neck. He ate to the neck, and it was just the flesh. He ate through the skin and all that. So luckily, the chicken is a buff. Or I mean, let me look it up again. The chicken is a buff Orpington, which is
a buff Orpington.
Yeah, it's a buff. So it's a buff Englishman. So it's like an Englishman. It's like a chicken that came from the United Kingdom and just worked out a lot.
Big chungus.
Big chicken, and she's good for two things. Is what I like about him. She's a meat bird, so she's really big. She has really big breasts, and she's also a hen, so she lays eggs as well. Flesh. So delicious in both ways. And
wow.
Yeah, I went outside and I saw that he did that. I saw Wyatt. He had the no, Wyatt, I have to talk about it. I have to.
What did he do?
No, Wyatt. I know, like he's mad because I'm kind of like exposing him, but
yeah,
you know,
crimes.
You're just a dog, Wyatt. So I have to explain what happened. So I look at the chicken, you know, I grab Wyatt, grab him by the scruff of his neck, and I bring him to the chicken, and I shove his head down to the ground. And yeah,
what'd you do?
Yeah.
What'd you
shoved his face. I shoved his face on the ground next to the chicken, and I yelled at him, and I was like, "You stupid son of a bitch!
You bad doggy!
Fucking bad dog!" And so I threw him inside the house. And I went back to the chicken and I looked at it, and yeah, he had eaten through the flesh or the skin to the neck, the outer flesh of the neck. And like I said, it's a buff chick, so I'm thinking maybe because Wyatt got a hold of her before, and she actually survived, but like he got into her neck.
It's a big chungus.
So I think Big Chungus is gonna be all right. But
wow, that's great.
At the time, for the second I did, and I looked a little bit deeper, and it looked pretty bad. I had to take matters in my own hand and choke my chicken to death.
Why'd you do that? Wait, you killed the chicken?
I had to choke my chicken.
Because it was in pain? You put it out of its misery?
I did.
Basically.
I put my chicken in my hand, and I choked it until it let out its last gasp.
Okay.
And this white stuff came out. I think it might have been...
White stuff?
Yeah, I think it was foaming out of the mouth when I had finished choking my chicken.
Oh no.
Yay!
The chicken had rabies.
Logan, do you know what choking your chicken means?
No, please explain it to me in detail.
So okay, hang on a second. Let me explain this to you in detail really quick. I can actually... Here you go.
Wait, what? No! Stop the podcast!
I'm choking my chicken.
No! Don't choke the chicken!
I'm my chicken!
For everyone listening that's very concerned right now, Josh isn't actually choking a chicken or jacking off. He's just making noises. Because he's fucking stupid. I wonder if that's legal to do on a podcast.
What, choke my chicken?
Yeah, choking your chicken on the podcast.
I live on a farm. I think, when you have to put matter into your own hand, what is in your hand matters, and you have to choke it.
Okay, you want a live breaking news announcement straight from what's happening right now? In my room?
Yeah.
On my body?
Wait, what's going on? Wait, what?
But I'm looking at my right nipple, and there's a significantly long hair growing out of it.
Oh my god, are you saying this is a new segment right now?
That's a new segment?
Is this Logan's nipple segment?
How's it doing today? It's not stiff right now.
Can your nipple talk?
No.
Can your nipple talk? Does it sound like it's like
Boy, you're making a lot of slapping noises today.
No, my nipples are making noise right now.
You're making people really concerned right now. They're running away like, no! Why would you do that?
Yeah, they're leaving their phone behind and running away from their phone, and they have to buy a new phone because they're running away.
That's how bad the podcast is. They just leave it, and they start running. Like, no! Why'd they do that?
All right, listener, if you're listening and you're scared, email us or send us a message on our Twitter page, letting us know where your phone is located, and run as fast as you can.
Yeah, make sure before you run to tell us where it is so we can safely return it to you.
We can safely put it to was it the what's that place you put things and it's like it's lost but I can't find it.
Lost and Round.
Is that for like fat people?
Lost
is that like
round.
A fat people clothing store? Is it like a fat people store? Like there's fat people clothing stores.
They're
right?
just in the middle of the woods.
And then they're
Lost and Round.
in the middle of the woods. Yeah, that's what they use to deforest to do deforestation. They get lost fat people and just kind of roll them out there.
Josh,
and everything starts falling down. Like,
I'm getting rounder and rounder every day.
Are you?
If I become lost, I might become round.
Oh my god! If you're getting rounder every day, what if in another dimension you're fat and you're in the same place in the other dimension as you are right now, and if you ever get lost here in this dimension, they'll find you in the other dimension because you're so fucking fat.
Crosses dimensions.
Oh, dude!
It just overlaps.
Yeah, have you ever heard of the Mandelbrot set? The Mandelbrot set is basically...
Don't bring this fucking thing up again, you stupid bitch.
Continuity of just numbers that never end.
That's not what you said it was last time, though.
It's basically the same thing because your nutsack never ends. If you have like 8 billion babies in your nutsack, like there's bound to be an infinite number of something in there. The Mandelbrot set is definitely in your nuts. But because you're so fat, you've created your own Mandelbrot set. Kind of like how you create your own gravity. We've already talked about this in the past episode.
Yeah,
people.
You know what? If you guys don't know,
start from the beginning.
You have to fucking go back in time right now. Rewind.
Go back in time. And to do that, you have to go to the Spotify or the Spotify or the YouTube channel and go to the first episode. You're going back in time when you watch the first episode, and as you watch the episodes after those, you begin to go through the different time lapses of the podcast.
Yeah.
Until
you'll get a free 2 hours of your life or so, guaranteed. You'll just get it for free. Add it onto your lifetime.
You'll get kind of like, you know how they have like HBO, Lifetime, and they have the weird silly and freaky. Yeah. So go ahead and get your brain settled in that, my friends.
See, HBO Max is not actually Max because we're Max Plus. We're better than Maximum. We're overclocking
and mind
right
you,
now.
That's another term for fat people. You're overclocking. You need to fucking calm down with that. And also another thing about fat people is HBO, I think, is pro-fat because I think that stands for heavy bitches only.
Is that true?
I think so, because if you go on HBO...
Is that a weird fact?
They have gay shows on there, like Euphoria and whatnot, so... I think, you know what?
I've never heard of that, but... You know what?
It's a really fucking... It's like trauma.
It's like trauma. Have you ever had trauma?
Do you like watching trauma? Like, if you masturbate to weird things, you might masturbate to Euphoria.
No.
Yay! If you've choked your chicken to something very weird, you might choke your chicken to highly depressed, drug-addicted teenage girls. Yay!
You know what time it is, Josh?
10:47 p.m.
That's true, but it's also weird fact time. It's weird fact time with Logan.
My fucking brain is all over the place now. You made me. What is your weird fact, motherfucker?
Penguins, you know, they're fucking smart, but also they're fucking stupid. You know what I mean?
And they're also not racist.
Because they're black and white.
They are racist towards Asians and Mexicans, though, because they are not orange, nor are they Asian, or yellow. Sorry.
Fucking penguins, stupid bitches. You need to be inclusive.
They're very... I think penguins are like, very, very, I'm trying to think of the word. They're very picky about their racism.
Yeah, they pick a lot of things, and you know what my fact is that penguins can prostitute themselves, and they pay each other with pebbles.
That's fucking awesome.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah,
they're like, hey, when I have sex, I have a money. Pebble.
If humans can have sex for money, we can have sex for pebbles. So wait, is that like their currency? Do you think that's what they use?
But they don't use it for like anything else except sex, I guess. It's the sex group.
Oh yeah,
they play pass the pebble.
I've read about that. Yeah, I've read about that. They use it specifically for sex. It's not for like food or trading or anything. It's specifically sex. It's like, you got a lot of pebbles. You want to go out tonight?
Dude, humans should have an equivalent of that, like sex bucks.
Oh yeah. So if you have, like, you know, there's a website out there called Swagbucks. Well,
Swagbucks.
In the near future, they're gonna have sex bucks, and that's when you go out in the woods and you go.
Is that your mating call?
Yeah, you go out there and you find a buck out there in heat, and it starts fucking you. So you can be careful about that.
Don't make that noise out in public. If you have your phone on speaker, you better fucking, like I said, drop the phone and run, because there's a moose.
If you need to drop your phone and run, because there might be a deer chasing after you for sex. And mind you, before you drop and run, let us know where your phone is located, and we will find your phone and send it to the Lost and Found.
Yeah, phones aren't round, so we won't do that. But yeah, it's like penguins, you know, they reach that level of intelligence where it's like, you're religious, right? So you know, like the the Adam and Eve story where Eve eats the apple and she gains knowledge, but it also comes with the truth of knowing all the bad things in the world, like pebble prostitution.
Yeah, you don't want to know anything about pebble prostitution.
Dude, do you think Eve did that? Prostitute herself for rocks?
Yeah, the serpent crawled up the tree, looked at Eve, and said, "Hey, if you eat this apple, there's going to be seeds in it. Take the seeds, and go to Adam and say, I'll give you these seeds if you give me your seed." Isn't that funny?
Seed for seed, wow.
Yeah, seed for seed.
That's a good pickup line.
Yet again, that is a description of the Mandelbrot set is an infinite continuity of numbers.
You need to shut the fuck up.
No, you don't understand how fucking knowledgeable
I've watched the Mandalorian set, and it's not that.
Yeah, you've watched Star Wars, and I've never watched Star Wars before.
What?
I've never watched Star Wars before.
Everyone go to his YouTube channel and subscribe and then unsubscribe out of spite.
No! I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry out of my eyeballs, Shaq! Oh my God!
Your eye sack.
Don't make me fucking fart.
I don't know who Isaac is, but you better not make him fucking cry, dude.
It's funny. So,
yeah.
I have a weird fact.
Wow, it's so wacky.
Wow. Weird fact is, you ready?
Yeah.
Did you know that the cat's penis looks like a barbed wire?
Oh, what did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had, my microphone was being really. So, penis looks like barbed wire. It looks like a barbed wire, a barbed baseball bat.
How do you know that? You just...
So if you go on Google and look up cat porn,
no.
If you go on, if you go on Google and look up kitty porn,
I'm not doing that.
All right, folks.
I've been discombobulated.
And Google kitty porn, you'll see a cat's penis, and if you see it an erect cat penis, then you'll notice that it has these like spiky things coming out of it, and it's kind of like barbed wire in a sense.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, what? I wouldn't do that either. I would never have sex with a cat. What the fuck's wrong with you, Logan?
I wouldn't do it.
You're like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't put a cat's penis in my mouth twice.
Twice. Once it's just for the experience, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so, old people, they say they have a lot of experience. You need to build up your experience points. You need to level up.
Indubitably. So, if you've ever like watched The Walking Dead, in the episode where Negan basically, in this sense, takes a cat penis and busts Glenn in the head with it.
Is that a spoiler for a TV show on the podcast? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's basically, it already came out though, so I don't care.
It's already out, so you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, like gay people already came out of the closet. I don't care about it anymore. It's the same thing with this. It's a spoiler. The episode came out a while ago. I don't care. Cat's penis looks like a fucking barbed wire baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and that's what Negan used to kill Glenn with. So technically, Negan used cat penis, a cat erection, to kill Glenn in the forehead.
That's a weird fact, Josh.
Isn't it?
Good
That's
job.
what this segment's all about. I'm actually looking at kitty porn on Google Images right now.
That's so silly.
Yay! I had to look at it to see, to like explain it to you guys because I'm not into cats.
Wyatt looked it up.
Whoa!
You stupid baby.
Wyatt, oh no. I think Wyatt's getting taken I think
He's getting taken by
no.
cats?
Yeah.
The cats are taking...
The cat police are getting him for looking up kitty porn.
No. Was that cat a minor?
Yeah, the cat was underground, and
Yeah, don't worry.
And Wyatt was looking at it, and he was thinking it was pretty hot.
No.
And then it's just a really, really messed up situation.
No, it's a minor inconvenience.
It's so funny. There's a minor income penis. Anyway, so what's next? What do we got? Is it an ad?
It's your advertisement.
Are you really tall and find it difficult to wave at people under 4 foot short? Well, now there is the microwave. With technology expanding rapidly in our modern generation, we have teleportation devices that fit in your pocket.
Wow.
It's as easy as putting your hand into the device. Shut the door, put the height of midget onto the digital number pad. When you press start, your hand will teleport at the exact height, and those tiny people will be able to see your hand waving at them. And the same frequency of midget power.
That's so cool.
That
I can't wait to have.
We need.
I can't wait to have a microwave in my house at some point.
In your house?
Yeah, like everyone could have one in their house.
Does that mean that everyone owns a midget? Because the only reason you'd use it is so you can wave at them. Because think about it like this: there's the first dimension. The first dimension is just a dot. The second dimension is a line.
Yeah.
And the third dimension is a line that goes up, down, left, and right. So think of it like this: midgets are like little people are small, so they're like in the second dimension.
2.5 dimensions.
Tall.
We should make that a TV show. 2.5 dimensions. He's a midget.
It's a cool midget show. It's very factual. It's so cool. I'm gonna turn my AC on, or I'm gonna start sweating out of my eyeballs.
You need to communicate with the 2.5 dimension using the microwave.
Yep. That's a new product, people. I know you're all probably thinking, "Oh my God, you people are Josh and Logan are fucking evil." No, not exactly. But listen.
Maybe a little, but where? What was that?
Did you hear that?
Was it a quack?
Did you hear it?
Was that your friend?
Yeah, there's a duck in my pants.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was.
It's messed up.
Yeah, my stomach's messed up, so I gotta fart.
Yeah, the podcast needs to know that.
Yeah, that's what that sound was, by the way, is by gas releasing from my anus.
That's really silly. Just like Logan's silly segment. Are you ready to get
Logan's
silly?
silly segment?
Yeah. That's right, people. Yeah.
I'm so excited!
Time.
Oh, the babies listening to the podcast are excited. The babies that take their parents' phone without their permission and listening to the podcast.
They're like, wow, this is so fun. What is this?
We're having a good time.
Have it on autoplay. They're just watching all of it.
They're falling asleep to it.
Put your credit card number in weirdsillyfreakypodcast@gmail.com and we'll give you a special reward. We'll give
all
you
babies.
Sex pebbles.
You know, this is very, very silly.
Yeah. That's why our silly topic today also involves a lot of penis and sex. Just like we've been talking about all episode, because we're immature little babies.
Yeah, I'm in my chair and I'm a baby.
I'm in my chair right now.
Good boy.
I'm going to blow your mind with gay philosophy.
Are you gonna use your mouth?
I don't know. So that's one of the questions with the gay philosophy. If you have oral sex with a man, is it gay? Go.
Wyatt, what's your answer? Okay, so that was Wyatt's answer, but honestly, see, maybe the real question is, what if you had sex with Amanda?
Amanda. Is Amanda gay?
Is Amanda transgender? Because this world nowadays is just really scary.
It's scary. It's like
either Amanda is a girl or Amanda is like a gay person with a lot of sass. Just like, would you suck off Amanda? Yeah, I would. Oh my god.
Like, yeah, I'd suck off Amanda.
It's a retarded girl with a penis. You can just suck it.
So, Josh, this is basically we're gonna figure out. Oh, can you hear my dog?
Yeah, I can hear your dog.
Yeah, so I'm basically interrogating you, and I'm gonna figure out where you draw the line on homosexuality.
Okay, so is it okay to put penis?
Yeah. Can you put your penis in a guy's mouth? Is that gay?
Yeah.
He has decided yes.
It's like, yes, I can put a man's penis in my mouth. I can, but is it okay? Or is it okay?
Okay.
It's
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay parts. Yeah. You know that short
auto parts. Gay parts.
Gay parts.
That doesn't rhyme at all.
O'Reilly. Yeah. Well, O'Reilly, gay, it's the same thing. So, because Riley.
Okay, so
Riley's like a girl name, but O'Reilly.
It could
factor,
be either one.
Like,
it's a mystery.
It's scary. It's kind of like the mystery Dum Dum flavor. It's like, is it a penis or is it a vagina?
You won't find out until it's too late.
It's a penis! Oh my god! Oh no!
Happy birthday!
Oh.
So
happy birthday, Logan's mom.
So the next question is, if you fell in love with a girl and you dated her for many years, and since you're a devout Christian boy, you wouldn't have sex with her, but then when the day comes and she pulls down her pants and she has a penis, is that gay if you do that?
That is actually
it's a good question, right? It's thought-provoking.
I'm trying to think of the word. What is it called when you tell someone you're gonna do something, and then you don't do it? What is that?
You don't do it.
Yeah, basically. I look at it, and then she's like, "You want to do it?" And I'm like, "I do not want to do it." So no.
Just be like no, and then you
Logan,
get married.
What was that noise? What was that noise, Logan?
What noise?
I heard a noise on your end.
I don't hear a noise.
Logan, I heard something come out of your mouth.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Was it that?
So wait.
Oh my god.
Do you think in another dimension there are gay aliens, and you know how like women queef, where these gay alien men can peef, and they put their interdimensional penis in your mouth right now, and they peefed in your mouth. That's what that sound was.
Dude, did you hear an interdimensional peef come out of my mouth? I didn't even hear that.
Logan, are you gay?
Oh my god.
Are you insecure or outsecure?
See, that's the next question. If an alien puts their dick in your mouth interdimensionally without you knowing, is that gay?
I think that's called interdimensional rape.
Yeah, that is rape. Don't do that. You have to consent.
Yeah. You have to consent. So
consent.
You got money.
First you consent, then you consent.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
You send the cum off into its next journey.
The outer realms of the interdimensional journey where those scents will enter someone's mouth.
The next The next question, Josh, is if you put your own dick in your mouth, is that gay?
I think a better question would be if you tried to put your own dick in your mouth, but you couldn't, is that gay?
Either one.
So, yeah, because you're like,
Yeah.
I wonder what dick in my mouth tastes like, but nobody needs to know. So, yeah.
No,
like,
see, then there's the other side of it. It's like, what does getting sucked off feel like? So it's like, are you sucking
It's a double
dick, or are you
entendre
getting your
of-
dick sucked?
It's a fucking sin, Logan!
Is sucking my dick a sin? I don't know.
Are you sucking dick in the sink? Is it gay?
in the sink.
Yeah, because you don't want to make a mess. You just gotta turn on the
That's
disposal
true.
with all those babies.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Wash all the
that's-
babies down the drain.
That's a good boy. You got any more gay questions?
I can't think of any more. Okay, so someone comes up to you with a dick removal ray, and they shoot your dick, and it shrivels up and it forms a vagina, and now you're a woman.
So you're telling me aliens not only have the anal probe,
They're
but
fucking.
they also
They're
have
menaces.
the reversal front part
Yeah.
remover.
Inverter.
The reversal front inverter.
A catalytic inverter, except it's
And they can drive in it every once in a while.
yeah, they can drive. Yeah,
I
so
think that is what's going on. I think aliens are entering into, like, these interdimensional beings are capturing people's
Beings.
souls and entering their minds. These beings. Well, yeah, like, this makes sense because they're so small they can go in your brain. And so they go in your brain and they fucking make you think shit that's kind of bullshit. Like, my penis, I could definitely turn it into an innie. It's like, no, you either have an innie or an outie. It's not both. It's not if I want.
see,
Well,
but what if the magical fucking alien wizard turns your dick into a vagina? What do you do? What would you do, Josh?
I would tell God to please fucking go find him and send him to hell.
just send him away. Invert him
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, convert him into a Christian.
Convert him to Christian. He'll start praying to God, and he'll be like, I'm gonna give that guy's dick
Why?
back.
I'm gonna give that man's balls back. You have some balls. You have some balls of steel. And later on, you find out you have testicular cancer.
Oh no.
No! Then God said, that was
Now
a
you're
joke.
dead.
Come back up. Yeah, God said, that's a joke. Now come on, let's go back to heaven.
That's a joke. Now you're dead, so come to heaven. Dude, that's
Logan,
why it's
you-
like God works in mysterious ways. It's just
That's right.
you have
We to
cancer.
worship-
Oh, it's just a prank, bro.
We have to worship God.
Your life wasn't gonna be good anyways. Come to heaven. We'll have fun.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. There's everything up there is a pillow. So if you're tired, you can lay down.
You can lay down. Do you want to lay down? Go to heaven.
Go to heaven.
Yeah, don't kill yourself, you stupid baby.
Yeah, if you want to lay down, take a whole bottle of aspirin and lay down.
No.
Yes. All right.
See,
you
that's
got
why I
any
call
more
it aspirin. You have to put it in your ass.
per ren. Every ren that you come across, you put up your ass. So per ren you come across goes up your ass. Ass per ren. So for each ass,
My ass is purring right now.
you eat. Oh my god! Did you eat a cat? Oh my god, Logan! I mean, we figured it out. We already fucking admitted that Logan is the Antichrist. So he's got...
I ate a cat.
Huh. Oh, Logan. I think you need to put it back in your. You might as well put it back in your stomach. Half of the cat has been digested. The cat's done for.
The cat's dumb for.
Yeah, the cat's stupid now because it's dead. So,
is it time for freakiness?
alright, it is. Alright, so.
People, if you are still listening, you have reached the ultimate climax of those fucking freakiest things you will ever hear upon this podcast. It is time for the podcast's freaky story time.
Yeah, if you made it past the hurdles that were the gay talk.
Alright, so I wrote this down. I don't know if I told you before the podcast or during the podcast, but sometimes I wake up and I just get new knowledge and I write it down. You ever do that?
You thought before?
Yeah, I had sex with lots of women and realized, oh no, I'm a thought.
Oh no.
And I'm a
penguin. No.
I have sexy Tyrannasaurus diseases.
Sexy Tyrannosaurus.
You're
a tyrant.
STD, right?
A Tyrannosaurus. You got sexy with the Rexy.
I get sexy with the Rexy and I'm a titty suckosaurus. Yeah. Is that gross?
Behold, the titty suckosaurus Rex, preserved in perfect condition.
It's still suckling at the tit.
It's like the archaeological. A dinosaur is sucking on a big skeleton titty.
There's bones in the tit. Titty bones.
Good boy. Yeah, girls have bones, right? In their titties.
I mean, how else you get that white stuff out? Isn't it like bone marrow or something?
Yeah, you suck the bones out of them.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah, you are stupid.
Yeah, you and I both are stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yay! Alright, I'm about to read this whole thing, and you're gonna be like, Josh, we're going to go to prison for this.
He's reading a passage from God?
I'm reading a massage from God.
Dude, we're already gonna get canceled on Twitter and everything once people find out.
Because they don't want the truth to come out.
They don't want the truth.
When the people
sucked
hear
your own
us,
dick,
like, oh my god.
You're
when the
gay.
fucking evil freaking reptilians, they hear us, they're gonna be like, oi, they're gonna fucking make everyone know about us. We need to cancel them. That's what they're gonna do. So I tell you right now, listen, before we get canceled, folks, this is some serious shit. I'm serious. It smells so bad. Are you ready? Plug your nose.
What?
I believe within the next 5 to 10 years, there is going to be laws based on pedophilic matters. They've already reached a point where if you don't accept your child's gender status in California, you can be accused of child abuse.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And it'll only build up from there. That's a good starting point to reach the normalization of child sex rates.
What? Wait. Oh, where'd the jump from illegal gender thing to child sex rings? What? Why are there rings of them? Is this like kindergarten where they gather around the circle and they're like, "All right, guys, let's have sex."
Yeah, no, it's
That's messed up, dude. That's fucked up.
What you're doing is you're just kind of going back to when I threw a disc at that round disc at the circle, but I threw the circle at Wyatt, and he chased it. It's kind of like you're trying to make Wyatt seem like a pedophile. Wyatt is also plugging his nose.
Oh, Wyatt's not a pedophile, right, Josh? I mean, Wyatt. Yeah, Wyatt.
That's right. If a child could choose what sexuality they are, why can't they choose who they can be sexual with?
I mean, I guess that's true, but, like, they should be old enough for puberty at least, because, like, that's when you do that shit, right?
That's
like, not in kindergarten. Like, when you're fucking...
Like, when you graduate from school and you're starting to have sex with people.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, listen to this. Of course the human body is able to conceive well under the age of 18, though. Even 8 years old. Did you know that, Logan?
See, I don't think that should happen. I think pedophiles wrote that, Josh.
Wyatt, do you think that children can conceive? Oh, really? Well, science is proof and evidence, and majority of our lives are based off scientific research, right? If the theory that humans evolved from monkeys is true, then let me ask you this. When do monkeys start having sex?
We're not monkeys.
Yeah, but if we go by science, and that the theory that humans evolved from monkeys is true, then when do monkeys start having sex? We evolved from monkeys, so when did monkeys start having sex?
I think the definition of evolution, like, you know, when people say you've evolved, they usually mean you got better, which means you do better things, like not fuck children.
Right?
What?
So if monkeys start having sex as soon as possible, then that means children are just gonna get better at having sex. Is that what you're saying, Logan?
No. I think what we should do is we should have iron steel diapers that we wrap around babies' waists, and then whenever they hit puberty, like the pimples start coming, and they're like, "All right, unlock the cage."
What if you lose the key?
You don't lose the key.
Is it like a psychological key? You just think about it and it comes off?
Yeah, you know, like this is a grand theory I have where, how about we fucking get rid of babies? How about that, Josh?
If we get rid of babies, then we won't be fucking them anymore.
See, here's my idea. God. We take Facebook's metaverse and when we give birth to babies, instead of giving them to their parents, we shove them in the metaverse where their avatars, they don't have any genitalia, and then...
You're just gonna send them to the babyverse.
Yeah, you raise them in the babyverse, they're being taught good values, and then when they're 18, they get to return to the world, and they can have sex however they want.
Well, that's so hot.
No. When they're 18, it's hot. When it's before that, it's not. They're stuck in the babyverse. They don't have any genitals.
They don't have any generals in the babyverse?
No, there's no war in the babyverse. It's a beautiful, wonderful place full of babies.
It's a beautiful, wonderful, sexy place full of babies.
Josh, no.
I'm turning into a pedophile.
Oh my god, you were supposed to be telling the story as like a bad thing. They're starting to convince you.
I'm gonna drill it in my head. I'm gonna drill it into my head.
No, no. Josh is a pedophile now. Cancel him on Twitter.
Let me finish my freaky story time, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god, that's true. I got a whiff of silly juice there once I opened my nose. I'm sorry.
Yeah, are you turning into a pedophile now too?
No.
You get the pedophile juice in your mouth?
No, I didn't do it. They should be sent to the babyverse. A holy land full of sexless babies. This is so weird.
So wait a minute, Logan. Are you thinking that maybe we can? Are you thinking like, what if there's baby hell? Would that be like pedophile heaven? And then baby heaven is pedophile hell?
Yeah, because that's horrible. Like when the pedophiles go to hell, they go to the babyverse and they have to watch the sexless babies, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't
They can't even
do illegal acts right now."
Because they can't even touch their penis because they're in their astral body, and their astral body doesn't have any sexiness on their.
They are both invisible and intangible, which means they're invisible to the world.
But they might be intentional though with their penis.
They have bad intentions with their
penis.
They are not invulnerable. They will die.
That makes sense. That's why the Bible talked about what's it called when you cut the foreskin off of a baby?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never read the Bible.
No, what is it called when you cut the foreskin off of a baby?
Circumcision?
That's right. That's why the Bible talked about circumcision. That's why the Bible talked about circumcision. Did you try to guzzle up some air while you're plugging up your nose?
I'm making funny noises right now with my nose.
That's weird. So let me finish what I was saying, you stupid baby.
Yeah.
So, of course, adolescent pregnancies cause health risks to both the mother and the child, but we have new creations such as Neuralink, which is said to eventually be able to cure the human body from any illness.
Neuralink, which makes you all think the same way, and it's like, you're Squidward, I'm Squidward, we're all Squidward. And then we all start thinking like Squidward.
That's what the Neuralink is about.
Yeah, no.
So the big nose theory. So, with that being said, if we're able to eradicate any illness that can be brought on by any natural means, which is like mental and physical trauma.
Oh my god.
Why wouldn't it be possible for an adult to have sex with a child as long as the child gives consent? Because they have the Neuralink, which can cure mental and physical trauma.
So what you're saying is Neuralink's gonna be like the Antichrist to the babyverse?
The Antichrist to the WSF universe, whereas the Neuralink and who's that weird robot guy who made the Neuralink? What's his name? Elon Musket face. He is the Antichrist. Yeah, at that point we can become the opposite of good and still have the benefits of good until Judgment Day.
What if judgment never comes? What if we never go to court and we're never judged? I don't think this will happen.
Okay, so you think that pedophiles will rule the world and there will never be judgment?
I think they will be judged because if they break the law, they go to court, and that's where they're judged by the judge, right?
Yeah, but are you talking about a worldly court of law, or are you talking about an out-of-this-world court of law? Because if it's a worldly court of law...
No, God doesn't have a courtroom, I don't think. So, no.
God has a chair, and he sits on it, and he's waiting. And he's very patient.
He's fucking waiting.
He's weighing everybody. He's weighing all the fat people.
Oh my god, it's like the scales of truth, except there's fat people and there's pedophiles. It's like...
What if when we all die, like, the end of the world comes and we're like, heaven has no fat people and no pedophiles. What's going on? That's what we're figuring something out. We're
gonna
figuring something out, man.
trap the pedophiles in the babyverse, and then God has to go to the babyverse.
God is going to adventure through all the different dimensions to receive all the different keys to the doors, and he's going to lock them all up.
I don't know what that means, but I think my idea is great, and that the babyverse will rise, and that Neuralink should be taken down, stopped production because it supports pedophiles.
So you think when the judge says all rise, the babies will come?
He said, God's like, all rise, and then everyone goes to heaven.
See, to us, it's like super slow. It's like God's not moving at all. But because the Bible says that, like, a day for us, or like a year, or like 1,000 years to us is like a day for God. So
yeah, so it's like time
him,
dilation.
Yeah, so to like for the past fucking 6,000 years, God has just been in the process of about to hit the gavel.
Yeah, he's looking at his list, checking it twice, you know, like the song about God, where he has the list, the good boy list.
Good boy list, bad boy list. There's no girls because boys rule, girls drool.
Girls drool. He writes that down at the bottom.
See, there's the 10 Commandments, and then there's
the 11th
commandment. At the very bottom, it says boys rule, girls drool, and yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, yeah, see, they don't have God, they have a girl wad, and she's judging them separately.
They call her girl wad because she's a big wad of shit.
God's wife.
He doesn't talk about her.
We don't talk about God's wife.
He's just, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to separate himself from the darkness, Logan. You know what I mean?
The darkness. Like yin yang.
Yeah, the Chinese.
Another example of balance in the world. Just
the
like
Japanese jibber jabber, Asian jibber jabber.
God's wife, fucking fat people, pedophiles, the babyverse, Neuralink. This is like
it all connects some way or another.
We've reached enlightenment. I think we've done it. So I think it's advertisement time.
Again?
Yeah, it's my advertisement.
Okay, time for Logan's advertisement of the podcast.
This podcast is sponsored by Discord because they're hosting our wonderful podcast, and it allows me and Josh to speak to each other every day, to plan the podcast and deliver it to you guys with all of its beautiful audio and shit, and it's very cool.
That's right. I'm able to take a shit with Logan on Discord. So
yeah, no, he doesn't do that. Not yet. But Discord's wonderful disconnect feature will allow me to leave whenever that happens.
And then Discord's wonderful audio recording feature will allow me to send Logan sounds of me pooping at any time.
Discord has such wonderful features. So you should get it and make your own podcast. But don't make it too similar to ours, or we'll
take you to court.
Take you to court. And we'll be like, all rise. And
I'm really good at tennis, so be careful. Let's go to the tennis court.
Yeah.
I like hitting balls.
He likes hitting balls back and forth. Big old ball slapping game.
Back and forth.
So now it's time for community questions from our community. If you want to submit a question contact weirdsillyfreakypodcast@gmail.com. Give us a question because no one's done it yet. These are all fake people. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, bye.
So the first one is from Humphrey Gumball. He's back again. And he says, why doesn't Wyatt give a weird fact? I'd like to know what he knows. And I think Wyatt doesn't give a weird fact because he's a dog and he's fucking stupid. Yeah, you're a dumbass. You stupid dog. That's right.
That's pretty mean.
Yeah, well, it's true. And that's what we need to spread in the world.
Sometimes people can't handle the truth. Some dogs can't handle the truth.
Okay, our next question comes in from No Way Jose. And it's like all spelled out like no, way, like that way. Hose as in like garden hose. And A as in like, hey, come here, little boy.
What?
And he says, are Mexicans smart for using labels on their hoses and other outdoor tools and items?
That is pretty smart. I never thought about that. I always heard that. Like every once in a while, I'll be on like there's always that term, Jose. I've never hear about hose B or hose C or anything. Like, they probably do that though, right? Like those are the labels they put on their hoses. I know I got hoses outside.
Yeah, this is Jose.
I got my backyard hose, my front yard hose, but like they're also not attached to the water faucet outside. So it's like I have to go find them. I'm not very organized as Mexicans are.
Very smart. You need to give them names, like Jose.
Good boy. That's a good one, boy.
Yeah, so that's a good tip. Thank you, No Way Jose, for giving Josh an idea, which is to organize hose. And we'll lose track of your hose. No.
Danke, mein Freund.
We'll go everywhere. And our last question for this episode is from Timmy. Just Timmy. That's his whole name. And he says, hey guys, the other day I looked up bobbies on the internet and they're so cool. You should show some on the Podquest. He spelled podcast wrong. And a lot of other words.
Podquest? Oh, Logan, should we have like quests on our podcast? Should we go on quests?
Booby Quest.
Booby quest? I'm looking up Bobbies.
Bobbies? Guy named Bobby. I don't know what he's talking about.
There's more than one.
There's more than one Bobby.
That's so weird.
God damn it, Bobby.
Bobby's female.
Female Bobby.
It's just a little fat girl. Okay. So was that the last question?
Yeah, so I guess, Josh, you need to put a picture of Bobby on the Twitter for Timmy. We're going to show him on the podcast. So if you go to at the WSF podcast, you can see Bobby's. And that's pretty fucking cool. Live from the studio, Josh is putting pictures of Bobby's.
Women's Bobbies. So I did though. I typed in Bobbies and I went to Google Images, and one of the related searches is Bobby's woman, women's Bobbies,
Bobby's
Bobbies,
baby Bobby. He says baby Bobby. Why is one of the pictures Donald Trump as Mr. Krabs?
Donald Trump is Mr. Krabs. Wait, did you look it up?
Yeah.
What did you type in?
Bobby's. Just Bobby's.
Just Bobby's, like Bobbys or Bobbis?
No, Bobies. Bobby's.
Oh, okay, Bobbis.
Oh my god, Bobby.
That's funny. Oh, there's a picture. Oh, breastfeeding videos are so cool.
Oh, wow. That doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah, point of view, your baby stops to smile while you're nursing him. Anyway. Continue.
To all our audience, including Timmy, we've given you a lot of things to look up today.
Do your research, folks.
Do your research.
Do your Bobby research.
So, we regret to inform our audience that that's it. That's the whole podcast. You're at the end.
I think this
the
might
jig
be
is
the
up.
longest podcast, too.
No, it's not, Josh.
How long is it?
We've been doing an hour and 13 minutes, and the other day we did an hour 20, so...
I feel like...
We're short! Oh my god, I'm short!
Oh my god! What? People, buy the microwave! Do it! Because I don't see anything!
Buy a microwave so you can wave to us because we're so small.
I'm shrinking right now. I'm shrinking. I can't see anything.
Is that funny, Wyatt?
You want me to end?
Yeah, it's funny.
You want me to end the podcast?
No, that's my job.
Oh, it's your blowjob.
You
Okay,
stupid
go ahead.
fucking baby.
Oh, God. Fuck you, White. That's a fast cricket.
Oh my god. Cricket's running.
You want to hear a fast cricket?
I want to hear a fat cricket. Thank you all for listening to this episode of the weird, the silly, and the freaky. It was pretty freaky, it was pretty silly, and it was pretty weird. But you know what? That's what you're here to listen to, so you better stay tuned for the next episode. Bye!